Yo, what's up everybody? In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my copy of Pokemon Omega Ruby. I've probably had this game for about 10 years now, and some of the team members that are on this save file are so old that they are from my OG copy of Pokemon Ruby from like 2004. And honestly, I haven't logged into this game in like probably over 5 years here, so some of the Pokemon on here are probably gonna shock me. All right, so I haven't opened up my 3DS in a while either, but we're gonna take this out here. If you know, you know. If you don't know this already, I am a huge fan of the Gen 3 Pokemon games, and I was so excited as a kid when Pokemon Omega Ruby first came out. I remember I saved my money to buy this game, and I was able to get my dad to pick up the game for me, and I made sure to wake up at probably 4 a.m. on a middle school day and play this game for like 3 hours straight. Like, I destroyed this game in probably like 3 days. Let's go launch Pokemon Omega Ruby here and see how this goes. I believe this should be a pretty good window for both you and I to see what we're kind of cooking with here. I haven't done a video like this like ever before, so this is definitely super new to me. But dude, look at how nostalgic this is. Let me turn up the volume real quick. Dude, I miss this intro, man. I honestly really need to replay through Pokemon Omega Ruby at some point. Definitely something I should do on one of my live streams here. If you haven't catched my live streams, make sure to subscribe. We have a lot of fun on the channel here for sure. But yeah, this OG like intro is just so clean, man. Like, look at that. We got the Latias, man, being able to fly around the entirety of Hoenn. Dude, it's insane. I have 154 hours logged into this game. Fair enough, man. We're on version 1.4. We're in Moss Deep City right now. I honestly have no clue why I'm in Moss Deep City, but we're gonna go hit join in here, get to start the game. I remember I used to do a ton of Wonder Trading back in the day. If you know about Wonder Trade Wednesday, that was a really cool time where you were able to get a lot of free Pokemon back in the day. So that's what I was able to do in this copy. And because of that, I have some pretty decent mons in here. I don't know if they're all legit, but we're about to find out here. Some of them are legit or not. Because I remember I have some insane Pokemon from doing Wonder Trade all the time. All right, so if I remember correctly, we're gonna hit X. Let's see what squad we're rocking with. Like I said, I haven't logged into this game in a long time. Oh, okay, so it looks like I was shiny hunting. That doesn't surprise me right here. So I have 3 eggs in here. We have a Talonflame with Flame Body to hatch some of these eggs. Are these eggs even close to hatching? It says it's maybe close. An egg will hatch soon. Okay, let me hatch this real quick. There we go. That was actually really quick. Okay, so what was I shiny hunting for 5 years ago? Because I wouldn't really call myself much of a shiny hunter, but you know, at the same time, I did a little bit of dabbling here and there. Try to get like Tricos and Charmanders, stuff like that. Oh, I must have been shiny hunting for Squirtle. Okay. And unfortunately, we did not get the shiny hit right there. But hey, good to know what I was trying to shiny hunt for. That's for sure. All right, so enough of that shenanigans though. Let's go to the PC box. This is where the true heat is. The PC box here is going to have some insane Pokemon, I guarantee it right now. Unless I transfer everything, because this was like the last Pokemon game before I was able to figure out how to do other transfers to other games. So let's go to organize boxes and let's go take a look at what we got in box 1 right here. Okay, we got cool Pokemon. I don't know if this is a cool Pokemon. Why do I have a Weedle in the cool Pokemon title right there? It's not even a shiny. What? Okay. Yeah, this is all like a bunch of starter Pokemon and stuff. We got Haxorus, we got Dap. So I think this is a bunch of transfers from Wonder Trade is what I'm gonna guess is right here. We also got a Dragonite from my dad. Speaking of which, I think I do have a copy of one of the Pokemon games that my dad played when I was growing up. So if you want me to take a look at his save file, let me know in the comment section down below. But here's another one right here. Yep. So my name's Ethan. So this is one of my OG Pokemon. I think this was probably from when I played Black and White, because I remember Pokemon White and Pokemon Black too. I did use a Gigalith in my runs, so it probably would say yeah from the Unova region. So that's really cool right there. We have we actually have a Japan Delphox. It's kind of cool. So this is one of the mystery gift superiors with Contrary, so that's really cool. Oh wait, is this from my mom? This might be one from my mom. Wait, this is insane. Wait, let me see if this is from Emerald. Yeah, it seems to travel from time and space to the Hoenn region. I actually do have the copy of Pokemon Emerald that my mom did play way back in the day, but I did a new save. I transferred all of her good mons to this copy, it looks like, and then I did a new save. So I can't show you like her whole team, but we might be able to find some more of my mom's Pokemon on this copy of Pokemon Omega Ruby. That's insane. That's actually so cool to see. I don't know why it has no moves though. I don't know if it was me. I probably did. Oh, I know probably what it was. I remember you can't transfer Pokemon if they have HM moves. So I probably had to get rid of some of the HM moves that you put on this Pokemon in order to transfer it. So that's probably why it only has Overheat and Blaze Kick. That's actually insane. I didn't think I would find one Pokemon for my mom. Earned shinies. Okay, so it looks like these were all the shinies that I actually grinded for, it looks like. I'm gonna guess a lot of these are like special event shinies though. Yeah, so this was my Sceptile that I shiny hunted for. I actually got super lucky with this Sceptile. I think it only took me like 80 eggs to get Oh, it even has Pokerust too. That's crazy. Oh, I completely forgot I changed shiny hunted for Camerupt. Camerupt was one of my favorite Pokemon when I first played Pokemon Ruby on my Game Boy Advance. So I wanted to shiny hunt for a Camerupt, and I remember in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you could do shiny hunting, like chain shiny hunting with the Dex Nap. So that's how I got this guy. So that's really cool to see. We have a Garchomp. I believe I got this one from doing Battle Tower in Black and White 2. If you went through, it's like a post-game thing. If you go through the Battle Tower, you get like a guaranteed free shiny. It should just pop up here. That was from Unova. So I remember doing that. Yeah, so this was one that I earned from doing the challenge back in the day. So that one's cool. We have a Metagross here. So this was the free gift Metagross here. Get this one from as an online present. When Pokemon Omega Ruby first came out, you're able to do a mystery gift and get a free Metagross, is really cool. So I rocked this in my rerun of this game, which is fun. We also got a Rayquaza. I don't think I earned this one because it's from Adrian. I don't know why this is in my list. It seems to travel across space and time for the Johto region. I don't think I legit earned this one. I don't remember ever having a save file named Adrian, but fair enough, man. Here's my Charizard that I got right here. So this Charizard was really cool. I was actually trying to shiny hunt for a specific nature, because I was like kind of getting into competitive Pokemon and I wanted to have a like Charizard on my team. But instead of getting the nature that I wanted, I actually got a shiny Charizard instead. So I was like, well, that works out cool. So yeah, we got that from the Battle Resort, which is awesome. Then I think the rest of these are probably just Wonder Trade mons here. Yeah, none of these are shiny. They're just a bunch of random Wonder Trade mons. Given shiny. Oh, whoa. This is the Wonder Trade shiny list. I told you I did a lot of Wonder Trading back in the day and I got some really good mons here. So we got a Groudon. We got a shiny Kyogre, a shiny Rayquaza. We got a, oh, shiny Fletchling. That's cool. I didn't know that. I remember I did not care about getting this thing. I really don't like Shelmet that much. Kind of underrated Pokemon. I've been using that in some of my ROM hack playthroughs I've been doing, but yeah, kind of lame here. We have a second shiny Sceptile. I did not know that. That's hype. Shout out to Sceptile. And it has a Mega Stone too. That's so cool. Like I said, I got a lot of these from Wonder Trade, and back in the day, there's a lot of ways to easily hack into getting good shinies and stuff like that. So I guarantee a lot of these ones are not legit, but still really cool to get from that stuff. We got somebody from Twitch. That's insane. I wonder if he's still going live. Like I said, these are some OG Pokemons that we have right here. Like I said, I haven't had these in a long one. This is legit right here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know why I have a regular Raikou in here. But yeah, we have some of the GameStop event shiny Pokemon. These ones are actually pretty valuable. It's really tough to get these ones nowadays. We also have a shiny Articuno. I actually really like Articuno. The shiny of this is kind of lame, but I've always kind of liked Articuno. I think it's a really cool Pokemon. We got a shiny Heracross. We have a shiny Charmander. Genesect, that is for sure not shiny. We have a shiny Snover, I did not know that. Ooh, shiny Hariyama, that's cool. We got a shiny Eevee. We have a shiny Zigzagoon. This thing had a rare candy. Yeah, this thing is a level 100 Zigzagoon, bro. I was so disappointed about that. I think I remember getting that one too. Shiny Seviper. Ooh, Noivern's cool. I have not seen that shiny in a long time. That's actually a really cool shiny. We got a shiny Mewtwo. Okay, fair enough. Really cool. We got some rare Pokemon. So I think this is just a bunch of just like random, like legendary Pokemon. Oh, this is a 2010 event. Is this from Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Yeah, from the Johto region. Okay, that's really cool. We have a mystery gift level 5 Mew from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's insane. We got Lugia probably from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That would make sense. Yeah, because I played Soul Silver growing up. So this is probably the Lugia I had on my team. And then I probably caught the Ho-Oh later. So yeah, that's definitely from Johto. We also got some Groudons here. Another legendary for my dad. That's so cool. We have Rayquaza. But yeah, definitely some cool Pokemon here. I don't know what was I thinking of with these names. Why did I name a Zelf Bill? I don't remember doing that. Okay. Shout out Pinky. I'm waiting till we get to my OG Pokemon list. That's the one I'm looking forward to. I'm surprised I have a Celebi that was caught. I think this one was also an event. Oh no, it's from Pokemon Link. Okay. Oh, we have a 2012 summer event for Keldeo. That's really cool. Oh yeah. And we also, we have a ton of GameStop mystery gift events. So we have a 2012 summer one. We have a 2013 Meloetta. 2011 Celebi. That's insane. This is a competitive shiny Rotom that I got. I doubt this thing's legit, but this one was cool to get. Another Pokemon for my dad. Shout out Ho-Oh. Japan Xerneas. Okay. Ooh, we got a 2004 Diancie mystery gift event. That's cool. Okay, shout out to Asphalt with the Reddit Zekrom. Okay, fair enough. And then we got a GameStop Jirachi. Okay, very cool. That's some cool Pokemon. I think this Can guy, was one of my dad's coworkers, so we're probably gonna see a couple Pokemon from him. We also have some mystery gift events too. Spring 2012 mystery gift event, Deoxys GameStop event. There's a Palkia on the save file. that was like a Poke I used a lot in Pokemon Diamond, but it was not from me. It was actually a trade from my dad or one of my coworkers. We got a couple Pokemon from my sister, it looks like. That's funny. Oh, we have a Shadow Lugia. Oh, that's funny. Shadow Lugia is one of my favorite legendaries, and this dude Wonder traded this out to specifically only have Shadow moves. I don't think Lugia is supposed to be able to learn all these Shadow moves. So this is for sure an illegitimate Pokemon here, but yeah, this one's really cool. Oh yeah, look at this. So this box right here is a legit shiny. So for all that don't know, back in the day, there was an exploit to where you can use the 3DS camera to scan QR codes, and the coding of those QR codes was able to put coding into your Pokemon games to get unlegit Pokemon without hacking your 3DS and without hacking your save file. So all these right here are unlegitimate Pokemon. We have a shiny Arceus, we have a shiny Keldeo, we have a shiny Japan Genesect, we have a shiny Pikachu. This one was a troll one here. We got Dragon Descent, Fire Blast, Hyper Beam, Close Combat, shiny Magikarp, can't even evolve it. We have a unlegitimate Mega Dansey right here. Again, I did not hack my 3DS. I did not hack my copy of Pokemon Omega Ruby. The QR code was able to exploit these in so you can get Mega Evolutions for free. We have a You Mad Bro? I was a little bit mad about that, but I got a Master Ball though. We take the free Master Ball. I think I have some more unlegit shinies. No, I don't think I do. I think all these ones are the ones I transferred from X and Y. That's right. Remember, I wanted to replay X and Y. So I used my copy of Pokemon Y to get all these unlegitimate shinies, and I transferred them over to Omega Ruby. I found a random level 90 Zekrom that I used. I didn't even realize I leveled Zekrom to such a high level. Oh yeah, and this is some of my team members from my original Pokemon Y run. Yeah, we're in Akaroto town. One thing I'm also surprised too is that some of these Unova Pokemon that I have were in my Watt 007 like name. I didn't realize I decided to name my channel and everything like that Watt 007 way back when Black and White 2 came out. Here's all these Squirtles that I've been hatching. Shout out to these wonderful names like I Like Butts, emojis. What was I thinking of? Yeah, what are these names? Why was I was nicknaming all these ones while shiny hunting? No wonder I never got the shiny, bro. I was wasting my time. So that life is hard. Apparently I was struggling. When did I get this guy? Apparently in 2015, I was struggling. Boy, does he know that life gets more difficult. I'm still struggling to this day. I just had a bunch of boxes that were empty, but here we go. I got some more legends here. This one probably was a gift event considering the trainer was XYZ. Game Freak? Yeah, I think these are all gifts. Yeah, so I think we got some more mystery gift events here. Oh, I think this is a legit shiny from a Faithful Encounter. The Pokemon cartoon. Fair enough. Yeah, these are some legit ones. That's really, I didn't know I had a legit shiny Yveltal. That's really cool. I don't know what Toxicroak is doing here though. Oh wow, we found another shiny Rayquaza, another shiny Magikarp with Gyarados. That's for sure not legitimate with the fact that it's Draco Meteor. A shiny Swampert with no moves. Okay, I think this box is all unlegit. What the heck? And then we got some more Squirtles. Apparently the shiny Squirtle run was not going well for me. I'm still waiting until we get to my OG squad. I'm still waiting until I haven't seen my OG Sceptile from when I was a kid, when I was 4 years old, in like 20 years, man. Or like, I've had this Sceptile for 20 years, but I haven't seen it in such a long time. So I'm really looking forward to reuniting with one of my OG Pokemon. Shiny Lopunny Playboy? Huh? Wonder Trade back in the day was insane, man. Oh, here's my competitive team back in the day. So I used to use this Ninetales like a lot, and I don't think this Ninetales is legit, but I got it from a Wonder Trade. And yeah, really fun moveset right here. Drought, Solar Beam, Nasty Plot, Hidden Power. I think it was like Hidden Power Ice and Flamethrower. Super cool. Love this thing. Bring SPF. Like, I really like this shiny. I don't think it's legit, but this is one of my favorite Pokemon using it like competitive battling. I don't know why I use a competitive Alligator, but I got this one also Wonder Traded. And I thought this one was cool, but he's not really that good. King Boo. Yeah, so I think all these ones were like competitive like Pokemon I got from Wonder Trade. With like full stats and stuff that I just like using back in the day. We have a Salamence here, looks like, using the Salamence site. And then yeah, this one's not legit. So yeah, very weird competitive team, that's for sure. But I really miss this Ninetales. This Ninetales is really cool. I'm still not to my OG team. I'm like waiting till we find the OG team. We got to be getting close here. There we go. This right here is some of my favorite mods I've ever used, bro. There's a lot of really cool Pokemon in here. This one's not my OG Sceptile. I think oh, that's right. That's right. I do not have my full illegitimate team from when I was a kid in Pokemon Ruby. So this top row right here was my team that I used when I did my first run of Pokemon Omega Ruby. We got Sceptile, Campdrupt, Hariyama, Torkoal, Alakazam, and Crobat. So basically what I did is that as a kid, when I played Pokemon Ruby, this was my team of 6. This was the whole team of 6. For some reason, I really like Sceptile. As a kid, I got traded Makuhita, and it evolved into Hariyama, so I used the Hariyama, so I always did the trade one. For some reason, I thought Torkoal was cool, so I had Torkoal on my squad. I also didn't care at all for Camprupt, but I was able to get Camprupt like super fast, and I don't remember why I kept him on my team, but he just started decimating Pokemon when I used him as a kid, so I wanted to have a Camprupt again. Crobat's a really cool story. The reason why I liked Crobat so much is because I had a random Zubat on my team and I could not beat the Mawile third gym leader. So I needed my mom to beat the gym leader for me, and apparently my team was okay enough to where she was able to beat it. And I think Zubat, or Straggler Zubat that I did not care for, was on my team and was able to do the last hits on the final Pokemon against the Electric gym leader. Because of that, I was able to get a lot of friendship points. The thing evolved into a Golbat, and then since it had so much friendship, I leveled it up one more time and it instantly evolved into a Crobat. And because it evolved twice, as a kid in my head, I'm like, whoa, this Pokemon evolved 2 times? I gotta have it on the squad. So I always had a Crobat when I did my Pokemon Mega runs. Like I said, this squad of 6 right here is a copy of my OG team from Pokemon Ruby, but these are not the OG ones. These ones are the replacement OGs from when I did my rerun, playing Pokemon Omega Ruby for the first time. This one right here, as you can see in fully capitalized here, Ethan, this is my OG Sceptile from my original copy of Pokemon Ruby right here. Again, I've had this Pokemon Omega, or I've had this copy of Pokemon Ruby for literally 20 years. And this Sceptile was originally from this, and I was able to bring it back home into Omega Ruby. And this is actually so cool to see this Sceptile again, man. Like, I have a lot of nostalgia for this guy. This is like my OG Sceptile. I remember my cousin knew that Sceptile can learn Dragon Claw, and he looked at my bag and he saw that I had Solar Beam, so he taught both of those moves to my Sceptile. Really bad moveset, low-key. Still a lot of fun to use, so I have these really good moves on him. Basically, all I did as a kid was just use Leaf Blade and Dragon Claw whenever I can with Sceptile. This is just so cool to see, man. I haven't seen this Pokemon in a long time. 1,000,000 XP points. Definitely is a cool Pokemon, apparently. Seems to travel both space and time to reach you from the Hoenn region. Again, the OG Hoenn Ribbon Champion, Champion Ribbon, Sinnoh Champion Ribbon, Coolest Master Ribbon, Effort Ribbon, Smile Ribbon, Legend Ribbon. I guess I didn't do Unova. The only other one that made it for my OG team was actually this Camprupt right here. Camprupt was actually my first level 100 Pokemon as a kid, which is just absolutely insane. What happened to the rest of my squad? What happened was that the remaining members of my squad here of Hariyama, Torkoal, Alakazam, and Crobat, my OG ones, actually were lost in my copy of Pokemon Diamond. When I played through Pokemon Diamond, I did a slightly different team. So I transferred all my Pokemon from Pokemon Ruby into Pokemon Diamond. And then I played through the post game of Pokemon Diamond with some members from Pokemon Diamond, but then a mix of members from Hoenn. Members that didn't make the cut was the Crobat, Alakazam, Torkoal, and Hariyama. I made a mistake on is the fact that I didn't transfer my Pokemon Diamond Pokemon to Black and White fast enough. And one day I just lost my copy of Pokemon Diamond. I legit don't know how I lost it. I want to say I had it lost from the washer, but I don't know exactly what happened. It could have been one of those things where I lost in the washer. My dad got the copy of the game and then sold it. I could have lost it, like, you know, going to like some sort of event and just was switching out my games or something. Maybe somebody stole it from me. I don't know. But the rest of my OG Pokemon are not here. The only 2 that made it was Camprupt and Sceptile. Even though it's Ray, this was a Palkia that I got traded for my dad from one of my dad's coworkers. Shout out to Ray. I got this when I was about to fight the Elite Four in Pokemon Diamond. My dad was able to trade me a Palkia, so I had both a Dialga and a Palkia. And I was basically able to sweep Pokemon Diamond with this Palkia right here. So even though I chose Pokemon Diamond because I thought Dialga was cooler, since I got traded Palkia, and Palkia was a really good mon, I grew more of an attachment to Palkia. So I had this thing for the entirety of my post-game run when I was playing Pokemon Diamond as a kid. So shout out to this Palkia right here. I actually really like the Palkia a lot. This was my OG Palkia. Even though it wasn't the one that I caught, it was the one that I adopted, and definitely I kept them in my squad. There it is. There's the OG Cinder. So for all of you guys from my stream, you already know this is the OG Charizard Cinder with the Mega Evolve Y, Solar Beam. Apparently I'm rocking Heat Wave on this run, interesting enough. But yeah, this is my Pokemon Y Charizard, and this is the origin of my boy Cinder. So that's so cool, man. What a nostalgic trip going through all these Pokemon games, man. This was a lot longer of a video than I expected, but if you guys did enjoy this video and you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe down below. I'd love to do more videos like this. I have some other copies of Pokemon in my house here that I can definitely take a look. I believe I have a copy of Pokemon White 2 that my dad did a save file on, so maybe we'll make a video out of that for sure. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. See you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.